I'm Lamont Gary, and I play myself, Lamont, in the Survivor's Journal stage play. My survival. Well, I've been addicted to drugs and alcohol for over half my life. I'll soon be 50 years old, and right now at 1,024 days, it's the longest I've ever not had any mood-altering, mind-changing substance inside my body. So I thank God every day that I don't have to depend on outside influences. I can just lean on Him and make it a day at a time. Oh, elated. I was overwhelmed. I felt not worthy because of my past, but it was an honor to be able to do me and at the same time help somebody else. Today, 1,024 days in a row. And the reason why I go by days is because I may not have gotten high every day, but every day I thought about it. It was on my mind. I went to sleep with it and I woke up with it. But now I wake up thanking God daily. And for 1,024 days in a row, He hasn't let me down yet. My favorite moment in the play, when after everybody sees the struggle of everybody and we realize that they're not the only one, we're not unique in our struggles. At the end of the day, when we see that there are others that have survived and we got evidence that we have survived, and we all come together at the end on the stage and realizing that, if it ain't but one in the audience that get it, that's my favorite part. That's the one, that is the dope hit for me, if that makes sense. To know that somebody stayed long enough to be changed. Oh God, I got so many crazy lines in the play. I don't want to do this no more. I keep telling myself, time and time again, that I'm not gonna get up and do dope today. And yet I still do. But I'm going to a rehab. I'm going to a place that's gonna help me. And I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna buy a big old house and I'm gonna get a good job and I'm gonna take care of y'all like y'all took care of me. I can't repay the wreckage that cost, but I can change enough within myself and my actions and how I decide to do things to say I'm sorry. And that to me is apology enough. I can't monetarily, materialistically, I can't get none of that back. But if I change and stay changed in Jesus, I can be okay with me. One, I'm nervous, so I have to stay focused on the fact that it is a play and that I am acting out a part. But at the same time, it's not really an act, it's me. So it is therapeutic to a certain extent, because it keeps me focused, it keeps me reminded that I'm only one hit, one drink, one snort away from being exactly who I'm trying to play in this play. So I have to stay focused, I have to stay prayed up, I have to stay mindful of the fact that even though I'm acting it out here, I gotta stay conscious enough to know that I can't do this outside of the play. I have to stay grounded, and with that I keep the emotions back, but yet at the same time still try to help somebody come forward. Because like I said, if what I've been through is enough to help somebody else get to, then it's worth it. It's worth it. How they, Kelly and Stacy, as far as how they act towards me, caretaking and dependent. One of my sisters never let me get close enough to her to use or abuse her, and I don't mean, it's different forms of abuse. I don't mean physically, but I mean mentally, emotionally, spiritually. She never let me get that close. My other sister allowed me to get that close and allowed me to, time and time again, hurt her. And to see Kelly and Stacy and think about my two sisters, it's like, okay, I have to do this in a way through acting, through playing me in a part, which people see it as a play, but for me it's a real life thing, and I have to do it in a way to be able to show them, expose to them that, you know what, I apologize. And I'm sorry, but I apologize, which means I'm doing my best on a day-to-day basis. Even though I want to do dope and don't want to do dope, at the same time, I don't want to put you through that with me again. And the strength that they got in God first, and the faith that they got in me now, says to me from them, we accept your apology. Freedom. We as addicts, alcoholics, people who are dependent, people who have vices, wake up every day not knowing that we could be free. We feel that we trapped. We feel that there's no way out. If what I've been through, what I've taken myself through, all the bad decisions, the wrong roads I went down, if me being okay with who I am today allowed somebody else to be free, it was worth it. I don't regret the past, like they say, nor do I want to close the door on it, but I want to be the avenue, the light that somebody could see and say, hey, if God can do it for him, he's sure enough to do it for me. Thank you. Mm-hmm. All right. And I'm hoarse because I holler. And I holler because I have a praise. And the only reason why I have a praise is because I got a God that's so forgiving. And see, over the years, I knew of God. My mama been going to church. My grandmama went to church. But I didn't have my own. Not at church, but I didn't have my own. And now I do. And it's like in 1,024 days, he took all those years from 13 to 46. In and out, wrong roads. In and out of crack houses, guns to my head, people chasing me high. My life in jeopardy, my family life in danger. And he took all of that in 1,024 days, almost 3 years. Not quite 3 whole, but almost 3 years. And moved it. Moved it. And it's not tears of pain or anguish or disappointment. Lord, I tell you, if I could cry and not have people look at me like I'm crazy, I would. If I could holler and praise and have people not look at me real strange, I would. But see, at the same time when I was out there doing dope, sitting and eating beside garbage cans and, begging here, stealing there, I didn't care what people thought. So yeah, when I praise, it may sound like a whole bunch of just hollering. But like I said, you don't know my story. All the things that I went through. You can't feel my pain. Or what I had to go through to get here. And you'll never understand my praise. I've been through too much not to worship him. Like I said, y'all don't understand that every day is a new day for me. Every day. No matter good, bad, ugly, how indifferent it is, as long as I don't do no dope, y'all don't understand. As long as I don't pick up no dope, Jesus. Whatever the day brings.